you still watching the video? Thank you. Let's continue exploring the rice cultivation process of Chinese farmers. Rice is a staple food that accounts for 40% of the world's food supply. China is one of the largest rice-producing countries, with a total rice cultivation area of about 30 million hectares. To achieve a good rice harvest, farmers typically select suitable land that has high moisture levels and good drainage, along with applying nitrogen fertilizers to enhance soil nutrients. The soil is plowed and tilled to improve its texture and fertility. Preparing the land also involves checking the soil pH, which should be within the range of 5.5 to 7, to ensure optimal growing conditions for rice. After the land has been prepared, the next step is sowing the seeds. The common rice varieties in China are Indica and Japonica, both of which are resistant to many pests and have high yields. The sowing phase occurs from late April to mid-May, during which farmers plant the seeds either by hand or using machines. Rice requires a lot of water, especially during the early stages of growth. An irrigation system is installed to provide a steady supply of water to the rice fields. Water levels in the rice paddies are maintained at 5 to 10 centimeters throughout the growing season, with a total water requirement of approximately 1,500 to 2,000 millimeters during the cropping period. Canals and ditches are constructed to ensure a continuous water supply and prevent flooding during periods of heavy rainfall. Throughout the growth process, rice requires careful attention. Farmers regularly check the health of the rice plants to detect pests and diseases early, such as brown plant hoppers and rice blasts. Leave at 0 if you also dislike pests. Pesticide spraying is performed regularly, but farmers are increasingly prioritizing biological and organic methods to protect the environment. Fertilization is an essential part of rice cultivation. The commonly used fertilizers include nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium in a 15 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds ratio, and 1 hectare of rice typically consumes about 500 to 700 kilograms of fertilizer. Fertilizer is applied multiple times throughout the growing season to help the rice plants absorb nutrients effectively. When the rice reaches maturity, the harvesting process begins from September to October. The harvesting time is determined when the rice grains have a moisture content of about 20 to 25%. Using machines for harvesting saves time and labor, but in smaller or hard-to-reach areas, hand harvesting is still preferred. One hectare of rice can yield between 6 to 10 tons, depending on the care conditions. Farmers use threshing machines to separate the grains from the stalks before bringing them in for storage. Proper storage of rice is crucial, as it is susceptible to mold and spoilage if not stored correctly. In addition to supplying the domestic market, China also exports rice worldwide. For demanding markets such as Europe and the United States, packaging and storage are extremely important. The Chinese government has entrusted the packaging and export process to various enterprise units. The process begins with receiving rice from farmers, with stringent quality standards carefully checked. The moisture content of the rice must be around 13 to 14% to ensure quality. If the rice has too high a moisture content, it needs to be dried before proceeding further. Next, the rice is screened to remove dirt, sand, and impurities. This is typically done using air cleaning machines and sieves to eliminate contaminants. Some factories even use impurity separation machines to ensure the highest quality output. After cleaning, the rice goes into the milling machines, which operate in two main stages, husking and whitening. During the whitening stage, the bran and rice powder are removed, resulting in white rice with a bright appearance and high luster. The factories can also produce various types of rice according to market demands, including white rice, brown rice, and specialty rice. Some factories now use optical technology to classify rice by color and grain type, thereby enhancing accuracy and efficiency. Once the rice has been classified and quality checked, the packaging process begins. The rice is packaged in high-quality bags weighing between 5 kilograms and 50 kilograms, depending on customer requirements. After packaging, the rice is stored in warehouses before export. According to statistics from recent years, China typically exports about 2 to 5 million tons of rice each year. The total revenue from rice exports can range from approximately $800 million to $3 billion annually.
Join me as we follow a deer meat processing employee to discover how they process deer meat. After skinning, the deer meat pieces appear before us like meticulous works of art. Plant workers carry out the meat trimming task with concentration and high professional skill. They carefully select and separate meat parts with precision, from tenderloins to thigh meat and loin. Each maneuver ensures the freshness and tenderness of the meat, ensuring that every piece of deer meat meets the standard. Do you not know what to do with deer meat? Let me suggest a new and exciting dish for you: deer sausage. The process of making deer sausage begins with selecting the ingredients. After grinding the meat, precise amounts of spices and other components are added to the mixture. These may include salt, pepper, garlic, natural seasonings, and delicate herbs to create distinctive flavors. You can add your favorite spices as well. Next, the meat and spice mixture needs to be thoroughly stirred to ensure even distribution, allowing the flavors to penetrate each sausage link. Once adequately combined, you stuff the meat and spice mixture into collagen casings, shaping the sausages using a specialized stuffing machine. Finally, the sausages are either grilled or steamed until fully cooked to preserve the natural flavor of the deer meat. You can then enjoy them directly by frying or baking, or if not consumed immediately, store them in the refrigerator. Venison grilled is a unique and enticing dish, thanks to the natural flavor of deer. With a crispy outer layer and juicy interior, grilled deer has an irresistible appeal that captivates anyone who sees it. Imagine yourself out camping and grilling a deer thigh. Its aroma is simply marvelous. The combination of the mountainous landscape and grilled deer is truly worth experiencing. Do you find this suggestion appealing? Please leave a 1. Deer antlers are precious materials crafted into exquisite handmade products. Skilled craftsmen often use deer antlers to create intricately patterned items such as jewelry and household goods. These pieces are not only visually appealing, but also carry profound cultural and historical significance of the Chinese people. The combination of artisan craftsmanship and the natural beauty of deer antlers produces unique handmade products, contributing to the advancement of traditional Chinese art and commerce. For centuries, the Chinese have used deer antlers for medicinal purposes, believing in its healing properties and health benefits. The process of preparing deer antlers into medicine typically begins with steaming them over a small fire. The even heat gradually softens the antlers, making them easier to slice afterwards. This process demands skill and experience, as the temperature must not be too high to preserve important nutrients. After steaming to soften, craftsmen often thinly slice the antlers in preparation for medicinal use. These slices can be used for soaking in alcohol or for dried preservation. Let's go see how deer are cared for on the farm. Please leave a 1 if you're sure about that. Every morning, as the sunlight filters through the dreamy streams, lazy deer playfully roam on lush green meadows, creating a vibrant picture of freedom blending with nature. Dedicated farmers on the farm serve not only as guides, but also as protectors of the health and growth of the deer herd. With deep knowledge and practical experience, they implement advanced nutritional and care methods to ensure the robust health of each deer. The farm isn't just a place for producing high-quality deer meat. It's also an ideal destination for travelers seeking to learn about natural life and experience close encounters with wildlife. Stepping onto the deer farm feels like entering another world, where you can immerse yourself in the exquisite beauty and simple life of nature. Let's switch gears to a frozen pizza processing plant. Leave a 0 if you find this video boring. The production process of frozen pizza at the factory begins with feeding the ingredients into a dough mixer. Key ingredients like flour, water, yeast, salt, and oil are combined and thoroughly mixed in the machine to create a smooth and uniform dough mixture. Once the mixing process is complete, the dough is transferred to a dough sheeter. Here, the dough is rolled thin to achieve the desired thickness, ensuring the pizza crust has a perfect texture. When the pizza bases meet the standard, they are moved to the shaping line to be divided into evenly sized discs. After being pressed into pizza bases, the dough is allowed to rest for a certain period. This process helps the dough to rise evenly and stabilize, preparing it for adding toppings, ensuring perfect flavor and texture for the pizza. The next step in making pizza is spreading tomato sauce onto the rested pizza bases. After evenly spreading the tomato sauce, various toppings such as vegetables, meat, and other ingredients are added. This process is typically carried out using automated machines to ensure consistency and efficiency. Finally, a layer of cheese is sprinkled over the pizza surface, completing it with a flavorful topping. These components are arranged to ensure each slice has enough toppings and distinctive flavors. The final stage of pizza production involves placing the pizzas into a rapid freezing system. After freezing, the pizzas are transferred to a labeling and automatic packaging line. Each pizza is labeled with product information and storage instructions. If you enjoy eating pizza, please leave a 1. Using frozen pizza not only provides convenience, but also delivers an authentic culinary experience. Firstly, the excellent taste of frozen pizza is undeniable. With thin, smooth dough slices topped generously with rich sauce and flavorful spices, each slice retains the aroma of fresh and delicious ingredients when baked. Moreover, the variety of toppings ranging from creamy cheese to savory sausages ensures that every palate is satisfied. Next, its convenience is a standout feature beloved by many families. No need to go out shopping or wait for delivery. Just a few minutes in the oven and you have a hot, delicious pizza ready at home. This not only saves time, but also preserves the freshness and maximum flavor of the pizza with every bite.